Alright, so now if you are doing an X-ray exposure without any CR plate or you are not using any images, it's just for mainly dosimetry. And if, say, I just took it from the lab, so say that this is your attenuator samples. So say that you're working on any samples. So place your sample with a sample holder and you have a dosimeter up here or you have a dosimeter there. You can use various type of dosimeter. You can use TLD, IC, you can use MEM dosimeter that we got, different type of dosimeter, and you place it here, and depending on what your experiment requires, you place it, and then you should adjust the collimation. So that, let's say I placed it there, and you should adjust the collimation to the size of your sample. So you're seeing here, this is adjusted, and depending on your experiment, you place your dosimeter where it should be. And then once everything is placed, say that you have a stack of perspex with TLD underneath, or you have TLD in between two different attenuator, then it's up to your experiment. So have your setting done, and then make sure everything is ready, and then you close the door. Alright, now you close the door, and then say that the X-ray warm-up procedure has been fulfilled. You now want to scan on your sample. So say that you are required to scan it at 60 kbp. Now this X-ray warm-up procedure ends at 100, right? So at the end of the warm-up procedure, this is where you should get. So now to go back, if you're going back by 90, that's fine. But if you're going back 100 straight to 50, you have to shoot it slowly back. So 100, I will go to 100 to 80 to 60 and then to 50. So you go to, let's say, you're required at 90. 90 is fine. At 50 MAS. Alright? So now all the sample is ready. You're not using CR plate because you're checking on the dosimeter. And now it's ready for your sample. Very simple, just half press. Wait for the green ring and then full press. And that's it, and you go and get the TLD for processing and whatnot. So now, if you have another sample, you are not allowed to shoot the samples right away. Remember, our aim is to preserve our X-ray tube. So in order to do that, we have to give a lapse time from one sample to another. The lapse time required is at about 5 to 6 minutes. So I fully recommend that you only shoot about 10 times in an hour. So meaning if you're working for 8 hours in a day, you get to do about 80 shooting. And if you have 200 shooting for your work, you would require to do that maybe in 2.5 days, and then you'll be done. If you keep on shooting one after another, the X-ray tube would not gonna last. The overheat or the excessive heat will be generated in the X-ray tube, and the X-ray tube would not be able to function. So 10 shooting maximum in an hour, so at about 80 shooting, not 80 sample, 80 shooting in a day. That's all from me. Thank you.